Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to get this infinite rotating image gallery in Framer without writing any code. I got the inspiration from this website. I'll leave the link in the description along with the free remix link for this project. I'm Imran from Cycloto and let's get started. Create a project, click this layers, desktop, click this layer to make it stack, then press F on keyboard to add a frame, width, make it fill, height, viewport 100 VH, make it layout, scroll down, remove its fill color, name it container, press T to add text, paste this text, select it, change the width to semi-bold and increase the size to 22, reduce its letter to 0.3. Next, duplicate this, paste this text, font, make it regular, 80, select these two, wrap them in a stack by pressing Ctrl Alt Enter, name it text and button, set the direction vertical and add max width, maybe 500 pixel, select this two, width, make it fill, scroll down, align, center, again add text, type this text, size 16, drop it here, add stack, name it join now, width, fit content, add padding, 20 on top, 20 on bottom, right and left, 25, scroll down, fill, change the fill color to black and round the corner like this, click here, change the color to white, duplicate this by pressing Ctrl+ D, change the name to open app, update the content here, scroll down, color black, go to the parent layer, change the fill color to white, add a border and paste this code. Now select both, wrap them in a stack, name it button, align horizontal, you can add some gap, maybe 20, perfect. Now let's add images, draw a frame, set the width 90, height 100, make it layout and inside it draw another frame, width relative 100%, height relative 100%, fill image, upload our first image, click here, name it 1, add some radius, maybe 10, then duplicate this, name it 2, update the image, select these two, wrap them in a stack, name it image 1, direction vertical, height 750 pixel, distribute space between, add frame by pressing Ctrl+ Enter, name it first circle, change the position type to absolute, unpin it, align it center, set the width 1200, also here 1200, duplicate this 4 more times, select all of them and unpin them. Now change the name, click the second layer, this layer, scroll down, transform, rotate it 35 degree, export this 70, 105, finally for this 140. Now update the images, click here, effects, loop, auto transition, set the time 20. Now let's preview to see how it looks. Yes, it looks perfect. Now let's create the second circle, collapse it and then duplicate this, change the name to second circle, increase the height to 1200 pixel, also select all the layers, set the height 1200 pixel. It looks a bit messy, so let's hide the first circle and focus on the second circle. Click here, visible, no, click this container, set the overflow to visible. For now, click here and duplicate this, name it image 6, click the second image, scroll down, rotate, make it 30, for this 60, 90, 120, finally for this 150. Also click this desktop, overflow, make it visible to see the images, update the images. So go back to the second circle, effect, loop, and increase the time to 25. Also click this desktop, set the height, fit content, and now click this first circle, make it visible. Let's see how it looks. Yes, it looks perfect. Next, duplicate this, name it hard, set the height 1650. Also here, click this circle, scroll down, overflow, make it visible, and now update the images. Done. Now let's increase the time to 30. As you can see, there is a horizontal bar at the bottom. We will fix it later. Let's create the last circle, duplicate this, and then set the height 2100. Also here 2100, unpin them, update the images, click here, then loop, increase it to 35, and now click this container, overflow, make it clip again. Now let's see how it looks. Yes, it looks perfect. Now let's add a subtle white fade out effect. For this, draw a frame, 750, height 750, round the corner, go to styles, filters, blur, make it 100, name it fade out or anything, then collapse it and drop it to the container. Here, change the position type to absolute, align it center, click this text and button, scroll down, styles, add z index 2, and as for this, which is already 1, so click here, remove its z index. Also here, we don't need it. Now let's preview one more time to see how it looks. Yes, it looks perfect. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you have made it this far, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. That's all for today, and I'll see you in the next video inshallah.